Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome to episode 15 of Factory. Kinda did a little bit of stuff off camera. ME system is now fully operational. Got myself a fluid terminal. Um, let's just press this and then show you this one. Okay, now I'll be able to show you. It's just an access terminal with some ME service tanks, an ME cover cable and some iron ingots and stuff like that. Not too expensive to make. I went with a 4K, two of these, which required 2 diamonds and 3 diamonds, probably a lot of diamonds. Didn't count how many diamonds, I was just like, yeah, let's craft it. So, crafted it. Got a bunch of stuff moved in here. I've got auto processing for some of the things, but not all the things. I should probably add like an easier way. Added a hardened energy cell here. The farms are still running without an energy cell because I added something new. Well, not really new, but no, that can stay there, that cannot. Yeah. So we've got all our stuff coming in here from the quarry. Import bus there. Trash can here for all the cobble, the limestone, the 2 different types. There's the concrete, the cobble, raw squid and dirt, because raw squid comes from mariculture, which comes from this. And I eventually did put a buildcraft pump here. It's now drained everything from there. So yeah, we're pretty much set. So we can basically take this stuff down. Yeah. So yeah, we did eventually manage to turn this out. Now obviously the quarry didn't get all the way far down enough to thingy. I'll put this in the center of the room, or I'll cover this up eventually. I don't have any stone on me. I know I'm voiding all the cobblestone, but in the sense of that, we now have this, so we can add a few more steam dynamos to that. But I also want to add like that we do need to plan on making a new building at some point in time. Oh, need to go and eat some food. Obviously, I can't remember whether I told you or not that I made a what was it that I made last time? I think between this episode and next, last one, I think I'm not sure whether I had this, but now I've got a big huge massive stone area where I'm going to be building the apartment buildings for all the employees, and in said apartment buildings will be a few other things, not just this. What else were we going to have in the office buildings? I can't remember. I really can't remember what else we were going to have there apart from the office buildings. I think I was going to plant some ME cables out that way as well, but I'm not sure. I'd need to update everything to redstone. But I don't want to spruce up too far and then not record anything. So for the couple of, since I came in from work, I literally just started recording now. I did have a segment recorded which won't be shown, because it was more or less me just ranting on about. I think we need to go and get ourselves another minecart, take ourselves out to the quarry. I did lose the red bag again, so I'll probably just cheat that in this time. Because that was a lot of nether quartz that I went mining with, and now I've only got that amount. I did get an access terminal up here, so there's a lot of stuff. If we look in here, there's a lot of stuff that needs processed. And this stuff is not processing anything because this has not been enabled properly. And then all this stuff will get processed eventually. It's 2 import buses full of stuff, and I'm not kidding you, like... And I've still got this stuff here because it's easier. 7 of these, recipe that, 48, 55 altogether. Now we need to grab some iron. And we only have like round about a small amount. Yeah. That can go back in there, that. Literally I did say I would get rid of these things. I didn't say when I was going to get rid of them, but they're rid of. And we have plenty of iron anyway, so we can build a lot of the things. Now we do have a ton of coal ore to be pulverized as well. So I'm just going to add this to here. Oh, no. I'm going to do this manually because I know for a fact that, well, there's cobblestone being transferred into there. So somehow, out of the love of God, we've managed to get some cobblestone coming into here somehow. Stone, that. Don't need this. Don't need the tank. Locomotive can go in there. But the thing we want to do today is we want to get rid of this. We want to go and P2P tunnel. I'll put this in there. It'll just get pulled in the way. So we want to go down here. First, let's make some bread. So that we're not hungry. That'll do. Yeah, the fluid storage thing I was going to be doing off camera. Painful crafting at some points when you don't have the resources. Hence why I got a vast amount of resources when I could. Now obviously the pump and that we don't need to use now. So yeah, basically this is going to be the apartment blocks right next to all the lovely things. Now I'm pretty sure our quarry might be finished. If it is so, which I'm not sure, so let's head on into this mode so that we can find out. Yeah, it looks like it's finished. $17 and Y level 4. Whoop! Jesus. So yes, over in this area, we do have a high amount of lag. Due to the thing itself, that was an accident. You saw that, that was an accident. Do we have any landmarks? No, we did not anticipate not having any landmarks. I did not mean to destroy my own creation. She's probably going to be mad at me. For cheating. Technically I didn't cheat, I just broke something with the creative mode because I was in creative. Because I was wanting to check something to see how far, because we still don't have flight. Yeah. Really need to craft that. Planks. It'd be awesome if I could get the P2P tunnel out there as well, where the quarry is. Don't me, I'm gonna need them at some point because I'm lazy. I'm really lazy, like... Oh, yeah, we actually only are using maybe, what, 3 out of all the 1K storage, but we've almost used the full amount of that, 58. We got 41 before that one filled up, which was okay, and we got 41 of that one, which is really okay. I mean, like, even the storage, we got 32 bucket, 32B, which I think is 32 bill, 32,000, or something like that, because we've only got 300, contains like 75,000 millibucket. So, yeah, we got about roughly enough creosote oil, and we're getting more produced at the same time. And we are, like, outputting maybe, what, 300 per tick. Which is just the maximum that we can handle. There's in total 5 magnum torches placed around the whole thing. Expensive as hell, but we only get passive mobs spawning here, which is pretty cool. I didn't bring any item ducts or anything else like that, or hardened energy cells. Yeah, let's just get the quarry set up first, and then get the rest of the materials that we need, and then we can start by... I don't know, what do we actually need physically? Well, we need more item ducts. That redstone torch can go there, and you can go there. When I wake up, I know I'm gonna be the laggiest man on earth. And I would walk 5,000. Ooh! Couldn't I technically pump that into a void pipe just to void everything? These force planks really do look ugly in this pack. No offense to whoever created them. That should be okay. Aww. I am no parkour master. At all. I am not a parkour master. I did say I was eventually gonna... Okay. That was a bit weird. Keyboard, you fail me. Oh. That's okay. We'll just place it about here. Yeah, because we don't want to place it too far away from all the things. Because obviously we aren't going to be producing much in the way of other things. So let's just break that. Frick you. Thought so. For those of you wondering why it does actually rain on a Minecraft world for a vast amount of time on yours, it actually rains because we don't sleep. Technically, leaving a chunk loader in this classes as a person not sleeping. Now, I kind of don't want to take one of these offline and just take this instead of taking a normal chest. So I'll place these two normal chests here instead, but I would like still to get access to this chest, because last time I couldn't get access to it and I couldn't remove anything. What am I stuck on? And yeah, I heard the vibrate before I heard the phone actually go off, and it was like, did I put it on silent? No. Right, they're all set anyway, and these are all set to output that. We need to go and get some, it's actually pretty cool that, like, in a 64 block radius that nothing else will spawn. So what do we need? We need more hardened energy cells, but we also need to sleep through the night. For next episode, I'm going to try and see if we can do a little bit more on camera than just doing a vast amount off camera. Because it's really bad not doing things on camera. So we need lead. Let's just use up this lead. And we also need some redstone and some glass. Oh, okay. Apparently I was pressing E instead of R. Right, and then we need to upgrade them to hardened energy conduit. Now, what was the recipe for them? Some redstone and some invar. I don't know if we have invar. Iron and... what is it? It's ferrous, isn't it? Huh. Kinda didn't actually remember. I was like a little bit wary of like what I was able to do with like, you know, I wasn't even sure that I could do that in an induction smelter. I know that you had to do it with dust, but I didn't know that you could do it without doing the dust. Because I was kind of like, do I have to come back in a bit? Because I've got a ton of processing to do. So I'm going to leave my processing all overnight to make sure that it's all done completely. Um, Also might try and capture a few of these mobs here in some MFR Safari nets. I do have a bit of gallanting of all the things. Now, I do like a bit of ignored. Yeah, I do like a bit of fun now and then. Obviously it's got to build the whole thing and then it's got to thingy, so like the blue laser thing is cool. I'm gonna add another... Should I add another chest as a buffer? I don't know. I mean, all of this stuff won't get any... So yeah, I think we're going to make some flux-infused tools when I come back. Because I kind of want to make the full set. I mean, flux-infused battle range, omni range, also serves as shears. Awesome. I'd like to get this, which infused obsidian rod. Obsidian rods comes from blaze powder and obsidian. Awesome. Electrum. Now, how do we get electrum? Electrum bend with pyrithium. Really? Blaze powder, sulfur dust, coal powder. Yes. Awesome. Definitely an awesome one. I think we better increase our setup productivity first, then do that. Yeah, anyway, let me come back in a few... It'll probably be tomorrow afternoon that I'll come back, so if I've got enough to give you and upload you at least half an hour. If not, I'll probably come back with at least a 40-minute episode today. If it's not a 40-minute episode, then you know that then you know I wasn't really too fussed about what's here. We didn't get really much accomplished today, apart from like sort of catching us up to speed of what I've been doing offline. I will like a bucket of oil if my creosote... I'll leave it overnight, and if my creosote oil production isn't enough, I'll add more. Because obviously there's a crap ton of wood there that can get used. And I mean a crap ton. Yeah, we're full on it. But I will make a hopper, so I'll need some iron. We're about like 400 and something odd iron more than what we really need. And what I'll do is I'll make a hopper here, and then we can do this. Yeah, and then we do this, and then we do servo. You don't want you to connect anymore. Oh, for frick's sake. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to get something else in there before I could even get Waitlist. Only that. Only that, please. And this will fill up and it'll be awesome. Yeah, so basically this will fill up and we'll start getting some of this stuff. Actually, let's fly over there and make sure we actually manage to get things working correctly. Don't touch anything in creative, don't place anything in creative. I know the drill. Actually, let me turn off this ring, it's doing my head in. Basically, I'm going to keep this as a little feature, make a little water fountain out of it. And I'll build another, I'll build a filler and get this all filled in. I might replace the stone bricks, might not. Right, so basically this is going to start mining any time soon. Oh, she's already started mining. Awesome. Let's just take down this tree. So we did eventually clear all the trees in here. Not by burning them. Don't worry. The Britannia Corporation does not burn things. Oh yes, it does. Coal will go all the way into this chest here. It'll then backlog into blocks of coal. So basically, once that burns through one, it'll get through that. You'll unstuff, and then you'll fill up with coal. These blocks of coal do burn for a while, so we will build up an amount of coal. But remember to do this. Yeah. It'd be nice if it could pull a full stack, if you know what I mean, of like items, but it doesn't. It doesn't ever. Right, let's do this. Turn off you, break this. Do you take this man in marriage? Yeah, whatever. What a bullshit, this crap. Yeah, and then we'll do you as well. And just get you pulling out as well. It'd be cool if these things emitted a redstone signal so you could like get it to just use it to pull it out. It's like, oh yeah, there's power coming through it, so there's going to be a redstone signal. Alright, so these are all going to flow past this, and this is the only thing that comes through here. Which is amazing. And we should be getting no dirt or anything else like that down here. Seeds, roses, stuff like that. Anything of that. Everything else should get trash canned, stuff like that. This is what I call an awesome feature. Obviously, Minecraft, there's a bunch of stuff that don't ever. These just really do my tits in. Minecraft regenerates the water blocks, so if I was to just do this, I don't know if it'll actually cut it off. Reason that we can do it in creative is because I only want to see whether, if we're pumping it out, I don't know what's in here in the first place. I think there's oil down here. If there is, I'll... This is going to be pretty cool. We could do it as an angle and then like... I thought you were immune to like things in creative, like I only really wanted to see what this bucket was of stuff, but it doesn't seem to want to let me see it. It's like, no, you not see it. Yeah, I know this is a little bit of cheaty, blocking up the water now, but the water is actually severely lagging. Well, it's not really severely lagging me yet, but it will eventually. So we could probably set up a pump system to drain all the water out of here, and all the nasty stuff, and then pump it somewhere else, which could be pretty cool. I mean, I might just fill this in when I get a filler. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to kind of wrap this up here. You might see me again within seconds. If you don't, then I'll see you next again day at 12 o'clock. As always, Captain Britain here, doing all the boring stuff off camera, apart from when I want to build something, and nauseating goodbye. Peace out, guys. See you later.